I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, caller. You're on the air with Mike and Spike.
Guys, this is Rob Gaudet. I'm the organizer for the Tea Party.
Hey, Rob. How do you say your last name?
Gaudet.
Gaudet?
Yep.
Rob, I'm pleased as snot to have you on the air. I can't tell you. Mike and I have been talking about this Tea Party thing now for weeks, and I was just thrilled to see that something was happening in the Shreveport-Bossier area. Could you tell us, give us a breakdown of what you're doing and why you're doing it?
Sure. I'm working with a group of other organizers here in Shreveport-Bossier, and we're putting together this event as we're actually a part of a national group, national movement, if you will. We're not directly affiliated. We're our own group, but this is a national movement that I became aware of just over 3 weeks ago, when I started, probably about the same time you guys started talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that some of the bigger cities were forming and groups, and I started watching and waiting to see what was going to happen here in Shreveport-Bossier, and I just decided to go ahead and be the one that stepped up and put something out saying I would go ahead and form it, and if anybody else was interested to let me know. I created a website, put it up, and waited for some responses, and before you knew it, I had quite a few people emailing me saying, yeah, let's do this, and I have some contacts locally that stepped up that that are connected, and I called them, and we got together and started really planning this thing and looking for locations, and we've actually now met 4 times as organizers.
Uh-huh.
We've been meeting on Mondays at 6 p.m. We just met last night again at Notini's in Bossier.
So you're not a professional community organizer, are you?
No, absolutely not. I'm just a dad.
You're just a guy, just a regular Joe.
I have a son, and I don't want to see him inherit a mess, frankly.
Right. So I'm taking it you've been watching the news, and you're not pleased with what? The way the spending is going, the tax breaks. What is it that lit the fire under you, Rob?
Certainly, the spending is one of the biggest issues that is now really kind of got me going. There are obviously other issues, but we're focusing on the spending. We feel like we can send a message to our board of directors, as we've been calling them, that we can replace them, and the people that are up in Washington, believe it or not, will hear us regardless of what kind of coverage we get on the media.
Right.
They will hear us, and that's the objective here, is to send a message about the spending.
Well, that's
the theme for our event, and for there's actually 400 cities now involved in this, and for each of the 400 cities, we're trying to have a unified theme, and the theme is repeal the pork and cut the taxes.
Now, are you saying
that's the message we're trying to send? Are
you saying there are 400 cities who are involved in doing this Tea Party on tax day this year?
Yeah.
So we're going
to. I think 95% of them, 90 to 95%, are on tax day. There's a few that aren't, but they're around tax day. Like some of them, I think, are the Saturday before or the Saturday after, for various reasons.
Now,
there are 400 cities. I've been in contact with the national organizers too, the people who kind of kicked this off and are bringing everybody together. And I'm actually helping them. I'm a developer. I'm an internet professional, and I'm helping them put together some information for collaboration between the groups.
Right.
And so one of the things I'm doing is creating a central place for all of the parties to enter their information. And yeah, there's over 400 cities now involved in this.
Right. Now let me ask you this: Are you like a right-wing Republican hate monger, or what's this whole party about? Are you including?
No.
Okay, just
this
had to ask that
completely
question.
nonpartisan.
Uh-huh.
We're looking for speakers that are really just concerned about the amount of debt that has been incurred up to now and will be incurred over the next 10 years.
Right.
It's been described as the spending has been described as greater than all the debt has been described as greater than all of the president's terms in the history of the United States combined.
Everybody combined.
The debt will be greater than that.
Right. I remember just a few short years ago, everybody was screaming about, oh, George Bush is going to kill us with all this debt. But now, with the current administration, nobody seems to be screaming at all when it is combined as badly as the other 42 presidents in front of him. So
exactly. And